one concept that's kind of useful to have in your mind, and you might notice it in yourself and in the person or the people you work with today, is that this whole energy thing, there's a whole kind of dance between intense openings that may be sad, or that may be angry, or that maybe even fear comes up on the one hand, and on the other hand, the beautiful, ecstatic, pleasurable, liberated kind of feeling. And the more you can play those two things off of each other in the way that you're interacting, the more that the process that you're in can be balanced and manageable, and not just an overwhelming push in either direction, right? So the more that she's opening up and letting go emotionally, as we saw, the more you can start to take that and drive it back into the sense of the positive association of being cared for, of how good it feels to then squeeze some of that liberated energy through the limbs of the body, getting grounded again after that kind of big opening. And vice versa. The more that we feel a sense that we're cared for, and it's good to be alive in our bodies, and there's this novel kind of pleasant experience that's happening, that's kind of mind-blowing, right? When you experience it for the first time, the more that gives you kind of a support for the more difficult work when that comes up. It's not all just about kind of being lost in the amazing sensual experience, and it's also not just about diving into the black hole of your suffering. And somehow those two can be played off against each other, right? Yeah. They're both really important, right? Because that's expanding the container. You expand the container to include more of a capacity to feel good and more of a capacity to be able to deal with the stuff that maybe in the past was too scary or too painful.